Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man gunned down at bar in Old Harbour. A man was fatally shot at a bar in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. The police are yet to establish a motive for the killing. The deceased has been identified as 35-year-old Colin Alexander of Carlton Glaze in Clarendon. The police report that about 8:30 p.m., Alexander was at an establishment located along West Street when he was approached by a man. The man pulled a gun and opened fire, hitting Alexander in the upper body. He was taken to hospital where he died. Family seeks answer after Canadian woman dies while visiting husband in Jamaica. The family of a Canadian woman is seeking answers after her trip to Jamaica to visit her husband on their wedding anniversary ended tragically. Jada Pauline Whitehead, a 28-year-old school board employee from Toronto, died in Shearers Heights in Portland Cottage, Clarendon on Saturday after a reported domestic dispute with her husband, a fisherman from the community. She had arrived in the island 2 weeks prior to her death. Whitehead's aunt, Evelyn Fox, told reporters that her niece had gone to Jamaica to celebrate her one-year wedding anniversary with her husband. Whitehead was only supposed to be in Jamaica for 2 weeks, but had extended her trip, the aunt said. Fox, who described her niece as a free spirit and beautiful person, said the family is shocked at the tragic turn of events. She was just somebody that you love to have around you, Fox told reporters. Very beautiful person and very giving. So I guess, we're all in shock. Police said that sometime late Friday, Whitehead and her husband reported had a dispute which got physical. It is alleged that a fan was thrown at the Canadian and her head slammed into a wall. Whitehead reportedly left the home and went to stay at her friend's house in the same community. While there, her friends reportedly advised her to visit the hospital. However, Whitehead expressed that she did not wish to go and refused to report the incident to the police. Police said that while at home on Saturday, Whitehead went to sleep sometime after 3 p.m. Her friends observed that her head was swollen and tried to convince her to go to the doctor, but she refused. Further reports indicate that around 5:30 p.m., the friends returned home and discovered Whitehead lying in the same position they left her. They realized she was not moving and reported the matter to the Lioneltown police station. The police responded and saw Whitehead's lifeless body lying down on the bed. She was clad in a white t-shirt and blue short jeans pants. Swelling was observed on the face and neck, and she had what appeared to be bloodstains on her hand. The body was transported to the Lioneltown Hospital, where Whitehead was confirmed dead. Whitehead's husband has since been taken into custody pending investigations. Meanwhile, Whitehead's aunt told reporters that the situation was difficult to grasp and that the family was anxious for answers. 16-year-old boys charged with illegal possession of firearm. 3 16-year-old boys are to face the court following the seizure of 2 firearms in Portmore, St. Catherine on May 11. The Portmore police say about 6:20 p.m., a team of officers conducted an operation in the area where the 3 boys were seen acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion. They were accosted and searched, and 2 imitation firearms were allegedly found in their possession. They were arrested and subsequently charged with possession of prohibited weapon after being questioned in the presence of their attorneys. Their court dates are being finalized. Parliamentarians get big pay raise. Cabinet ministers have received a 230% increase in salary up to April 1, 2024, with their pay moving from $6.9 million in 2021 to $22.9 million next year. As at April 1, 2023, Cabinet ministers will take home an annual salary of $20.2 million. The Prime Minister's salary jumps by 214%, with his pay moving from $9.1 million in 2021 to $28.6 million on April 1, 2024. Effective April 1, 2023, the head of government will get $25.3 million annually. The increases form part of the new rates under the public sector compensation system announced by Finance and Public Service Minister Dr. Nigel Clark in Parliament on Tuesday afternoon. Clark told parliamentarian colleagues that the government has not changed the framework used to calculate pay for the political directorate over the last 3 decades. The Deputy Prime Minister's salary has surged by 221%, moving from a little over $8 million in 2021 to $25.7 million effective April 1, 2024. As at April 1, 2023, the Deputy Prime Minister is being paid $22.7 million per year. The Leader of the Opposition has received a similar increase to that of the Deputy Prime Minister. For the Finance Minister, his salary has moved up by 232% from $7.4 million in 2021 to $24.6 million as at April 1, 2024. The Finance Minister is now receiving $21.7 million effective April 1, 2023. Teenager charged for a deadly Spanish Town Road bus attack. A 17-year-old boy has been charged with the murder of a street vendor and the injury of 6 other people following a gun attack on the bus along Spanish Town Road, Kingston, on April 21. 40-year-old Marsha Saunders of Friendly Avenue, Central Village in St. Catherine, was killed during the incident. The teenager has been charged with murder, 6 counts of wounding with intent, shooting with intent, being in possession of a prohibited weapon, being in possession of prohibited ammunition, and using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony. Downs Bay police say about 3 p.m., the teen and other man, armed with handguns, board a bus along Spanish Town Road and opened gunfire, hitting Saunders and 6 other persons. The teen was subsequently arrested in April and charged on Monday after he was pointed out during an identification parade. SOE declared in St. James, Hanover and Clarendon. A 14-day state of public emergency has been imposed by the government in St. James, Hanover and Clarendon. The security measure is in response to the surge in criminal activities. Making the announcement in a statement yesterday morning, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the move is to safeguard the lives of innocent citizens. The Clarendon Police Division has witnessed a significant increase in murders and shooting incidents, with a 67% increase in murders and 41% increase in shooting incidents as at May 14, 2023, compared to the same period last year. This necessitates the declaration of the state of public emergency, said Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson. Although experiencing a decline in murders by 27%, St. James still had the highest number of murders across all police divisions, with a total of 69 recorded. The division also had the 4th highest number of shooting incidents, with 34 incidents during the same period last year, Anderson added. For Hanover, the police commissioner said that the division has witnessed the highest increase in murders, with a 75% raises as of May 14, 2023, compared to the same period in 2022. In the meantime, Dr. Horace Chang, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, urged citizens to see to enhance security measures as an opportunity to join the fight against criminality. We call upon every citizen, not just those living in the affected areas, to support these security measures. By standing united, we will win the war on guns, gunmen, and gangs. This was echoed by Holness. We must come together as a nation to fight against criminality. I urge every citizen to share information and fully cooperate with the security forces. Together, we can make Jamaica a safer space. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.